We're live. Good morning.
Morning. Morning, Scott. First one here today.
Scott beat everyone.
He wins.
How's everyone doing? Excited about all this PPI news coming in and this 30-point drop?
It's crazy.
Is it weird to not like? I like to see little pullbacks. Not little. This is a decent pullback, but a pullback like this, and then price structure to set up now again because we are below all the value areas on ES, and even YM is flirting with its previous day value area low. NQ is below them all too. So we're below all the VWAPs. We got clear alignment, VWAP alignment. I'm still going to wait for this 15-minute opening range to set in. I could see there being a bit of a rally here. And then we'll see how long that rally lasts. Any thoughts, Christine?
I'm actually in a pre-market long, which never happens for me, on my combine. So don't follow me, please, for the love of everything. Just the hold of the previous day New York VWAP is what I liked. But I think it's a very risky trade just because the news was bearish. So it's kind of like, like what I call like a go fuck it trade a little bit. So not be a trade I take for granted. And it looks like I might get stopped out soon. So could be a quick loser.
Yeah, on Bookmap here, we have orders down here at 64.50, 64.55. They're kind of coming on, which leads me to believe 64.50 is roughly this low. We should actually throw a news VWAP on this 25-point candle, so it's definitely got some weight.
You cut out for me. I don't know if you cut out for other people or not, so I heard like a portion of what you said.
Can you hear me now?
But yeah, I can. Yeah, it might have just been my internet. Morning, Nina, Daniel, and Jose. It's a Celsius morning. Nice. I'm still.
Are those any good?
Yes, they're delicious. Don't start drinking them.
I never had one.
They are not good for you in like the grand scheme of things, but they are so good. When I went down to the States when we were on our trip on the West Coast in our van, I started buying them and I was like drinking them like sometimes a couple a day. I'm sure people drink them crazy, but I was like, after a while, I'm like, I can't keep doing this. But they're so good.
I have like a total hate since I was younger for Red Bull.
Oh yeah.
So any kind of energy drink, I don't even touch anything. Yeah. So it's like that's why I like Celsius. Like I think Celsius is a better version, obviously, of half of the energy drinks out of there. But
they at least market it that way. When you're drinking it, you're looking at the ingredients. You're like, oh, this is good for me. This is good for me. And then you just skip over all the other stuff.
I just don't understand how Jose gets jacked up on all these Celsiuses and then never takes a trade. Like, I think you need to drink 3 or 4 more or spike it with a cup of coffee. Or what are those drinks called with the like it's like a Celsius with booze in it? You get them in the States. Four Loko?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Please don't do that.
And you can buy them in like a monster size can, which is just crazy.
Forgot about.
Where are you looking to take profits, Christine? Overnight VWAP, previous days New York?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just checking my personal account because I totally forgot I was watching Amazon this morning.
NQ is getting a nice lift.
I had to concentrate, sorry.
Okay.
I just gotta check something.
Did anybody take any trades in the overnight? Anybody trade the news this morning? Good morning, Daniel, Nina. Oh, where's Dave? Oh, Dave, I'm so sorry.
Just been sitting there.
It's all good. No, I'm trying to like link my screen here properly. So
Did you see how you can add your YouTube up in the top right corner?
I haven't found that yet either. No.
Oh.
Let's see. When I add my screen, it's only showing my top one. It's not like showing my bookmap either. Yeah.
So you want to, when you do it, sometimes you want to add entire screen, not just the application. It might just be you're just adding that window. Your PC, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you go to add screen, if you click on the right side of that box, it'll say entire screen or a window. Should.
Okay.
You share.
Yeah. Oh, screen. Gotcha.
Christine, I would like you to have your screen always shared too, please. Just in case you want to bring up your tray.
Sure.
Okay.
Good morning, Keith.
And recording.
Late to the party, Keith. Everybody beat you today. What's going on?
I don't know which screen to share. Should I share my Top Step account screen right now?
Oh.
Do you have them all on different monitors?
Yes.
Maybe your trading view one. Good morning, Ak. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying dinner.
Sorry, Randy, where do I add it to my stream then?
So top right corner, it should say stream to your audience.
Stream to my audience.
Or there might be a little picture with the YouTube logo.
I think it's maybe because I'm not logged in.
Oh. And we lost him.
You know what? I'm realizing my Vwap that I took that trade off of is not even the Vwap I thought it was.
What did you have a Vwap
What
on?
is this? I think it's a news Vwap. Gosh, that's annoying. Well,
I would always suspect a bit of a rally here. Always like this is where you probably got. What was your buy price, Christine?
66.25.
56.20. 56.25.
66.
Oh, I thought it was 56. I was gonna be like, you sniped the bottom. I love it.
No.
We were quite choppy through the overnight session held previous days, New York, but you can see through the daily VWAP on the overnight. We're kind of chopping through it, so we're sitting at it now. But just with this selling strength and then sitting here and consolidating, I could see the buyer stepping in momentarily, and either the sellers pulling this back down or the buyers finding some support at the New York and reversing this. This could go either way. So
yeah, 100%. I would say this is very like a gambly trade in general, like having a pre-market trade going into the long. Like, yeah, I entered off what I saw as structure and support, but still, like trading after such a heavy news move, then going into the open, that is more on the side of like gambly.
You know what you were doing when you got into the trade.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Like fully. So then that's all that really matters.
Yes.
You had an idea, and like I said, like I like this hold of the New York VWAP. You know, the buyers can show some strength here. If not, the sellers can just try and keep putting their foot back on the gas, right? But this consolidation down here at this news VWAP just goes to show you that we're kind of in that little bit of indecision.
Yeah.
And then you see New York open, we get, buyers are in control. Let's see if the buyers can hold this New York VWAP, and it'll be a good sign. NQ's back above its previous day value area low, and then back above its daily VWAP. So NQ's looking better.
Nice. I missed a good play on Amazon, but it would have been a little hard for me to get into anyway. So I'll just watch it.
I hope you're feeling better today, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Is that better, Dave? Did you get it figured out?
I'm back. I logged in, but I still don't see that link for some reason.
So it'll look different on mine, but when I go on ASFX,
Like you don't see a button that says present?
No.
no. Like, how do you? He wants to share it to his YouTube.
Oh, yeah, you don't have that on yours. It does on ASFX, like Austin's, but I don't. I have never seen it on yours.
Oh. Okay, that's good to know.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Dave. I might have to go into my back end and set it up.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that because I do it when I go on Austin stream. It says stream to your audience.
Would it be a conflict if I used OBS at the same time, do you think?
I don't think so.
I'll fire that up and see if...
Might not like your camera. Like your camera might only pick one option. You could screen share your screen to OBS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not like the camera on there. That's fine. I'll just skip it for now.
Because I can add your YouTube, but it's gonna log you out of YouTube. We'll have to get your authentication code. Like I can't do it midstream.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
I can send you a copy of the file and you can post it on YouTube.
Sure.
Okay, back to the trading. Good morning, Czar. Yeah, I know. I noticed that on ES we swept these lows from back here. Took all these out. Yeah, your longs look good, Christine. I think you're nice hold of the New York Vwap.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sound too excited.
I'm just whatever.
How many contracts? 10?
10. 10 minis. Just kidding.
That would be epic. Epic.
One day we'll be 10 mini traders.
You know, we get a 30-point move down on PPI news, and we're still going to put in a 10.5-point range.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like everybody here, I'm pretty sure in the group's been trading, this year and even into a little bit of last year, but we were putting in 30, 40, 50-point ranges. And here we are on a news day with a decent sized move on the news. And
crazy.
we put in a 10-point range. Dave, you trading the overnight at all anymore?
I did take a trade yesterday. I took a long. We were kind of like in a channel, kind of like a flag, I guess, pattern. I took it at the low of the flag and took profits relatively aggressive, and yeah, not bad.
Nice. And it was quite a choppy, looking back, it was quite choppy the overnight last night.
Yeah. I've been trying to avoid taking nighttime trades lately, so.
I've honestly didn't realize how much I enjoy not taking them. I got into a little bit of a where I actually enjoyed being at the desk taking them, and now I don't even care to be I don't miss it.
Nice, yeah. All right, above the New York here.
Yeah, we're just sitting, pinching in between the New York and the daily. Fun.
Fun.
That's a nice bounce.
So, Christine, you're looking to take profits at 80, which puts you at previous day's point of control and then previous day's New York?
Yeah. I have previous
wanna
days
go
New
for
York
the
at
moon?
about 81. I mean, I'd love to go to the moon, but I don't need to go to the moon. I think it all just depends on what it does here at the daily VWAP. If it can break it with some strength, then maybe I'd, try to trail or stay in it a little bit longer. But if it's just gonna like fool around here, then
Anybody else in anything?
Dow's heading down, hey, but NQ's climbing a bit.
Yeah, I saw that. We have the opposite divergence that we did yesterday. It's really tricky when you look at the three indices and you have divergences. It's really tricky to get like a read of which way you're going to go. So this is where I think kind of like Christine, you don't look at any of them, right?
no, I occasionally look at NQ. I haven't been lately. Sometimes I will, like if we're just at a VWAP and I'll go to NQ just to see, okay, that's broken through and now it's moving up, then I have more confidence that ES would do the same thing. But I don't look at YM, don't look at Dow, just NQ occasionally.
I think I might look to get long here.
Do it.
It is looking pretty good.
Do it. Do it.
Again, well, I pushed the button at like 5 seconds too late.
I know, it's so annoying when that happens. I'm going to move my
I don't like on TradingView. Christine, on TradingView, how do I mandatorily have my take profit and stop loss always clicked?
I don't know.
You got to hit the bracket order.
When you do an order, yeah, you can click the take profit and stop loss like when you get into it.
Yeah.
But you can't, you're talking about marketing in?
No, so yeah, so when I do a market order, I have to click take profit and stop loss.
Yeah, I always that part's hard for me also.
Because what happens?
Bring up your order page, you can.
What happens now? It's not attached to this order. Where if you do it here, it attaches to this order, and anything that happens here will execute on your stop and your buy limit. Like it'll get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Where now, if I had a limit order and I closed my stop, my limit order will still be there. It just makes it more cleaner. It's kind of like Project X when you close your order, your stop, and your take profit go with it. Oh, you know what I just realized, Christine? I bought the first break of the opening range high.
Dope.
But yeah, I guess.
See how fast that happens?
But I understand why you bought it on the break of the daily VWAP, no?
Yes, I like that. Like it was like a nice push off of it. This feels like to me with this pin here. Can you see this pin here off of the New York VWAP, and then this push off of this feels like one of those moves where this is just going to want to continue.
Yeah.
So we had a naked point of control still, not from regular trading hours point of control, but the 30-minute from electronic hours, down below at 64.46.75 ish or 50.
Because I noticed it too. There was one on NQ too. I noticed that there was, and then YM had actually. YM actually had a naked point of control above.
Oh.
Are we gonna get 6,500 today, guys? Can we dream? Can we all dream a little?
I don't know. I have my TP set for 64.80 right now, but
just manage your stop aggressively once we get here. You can see the orders sitting here, right? We have orders just above us. This is where we're sitting at right now. Let's see if we can punch through these. The CBD is climbing. So I like that.
Should I take my stop out? I mean, my
You
TP.
can, and I would trail your stop behind it. That's me personally.
Like to the
I
2
got it
minute.
on this long also. So
Let's look at this. I'll put mine on the 2 minute for you, Christine, so we can do this together.
Let's do it together.
teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
So let's see as
My-
we approach these.
Thing about 80 is that it is that new, like the actual previous day New York VWAP, not the one I thought it was.
Yeah, no,
So-
I got it. I got that's my yellow line. My yellow is previous days New York.
Yeah, like could that just touch it and then kind of have a rejection there?
And then
yeah.
Since we're kind of doing the first break of the range, I'm just going to roughly break even on this trade.
I took it.
Just in
I
case
got
it
out.
comes right back.
I took my profit and I made $700 on that.
nice. I'm gonna bring my stop up once this 2 minute can. Oh, I'd missed it. I was gonna bring it to the close of this 2 minute candle. Hopefully we can close above previous day's point of control and previous day's New York, and then I'll push it up to there.
Perfect.
Oh.
For me, like I was
you
already
go.
in.
I'm out.
Oh, good. I was already in a gambly trade, and can I really ask for more than like 13 points? Like that's really gambling. Like understand what I'm doing. I need to understand that and then manage that appropriately.
Yeah, I covered 2 of my 5
Nice.
so far.
Nice work, Dave. How's everyone else in the chat doing? I've been spending a lot of time reflecting on how I'm going to scale up these accounts in this. I know Christine kind of. I made $73 on that trade, guys. So Christine was kind of. Were you shaking your head yesterday when I was talking about all these accounts and traders posts and all that?
I don't know if I was shaking in just like approval or maybe I was just moving my head. I was
No, I don't know if you were
on
just being like, am I just doing what I normally do and just think too much and put too much on my plate?
Probably. I mean, I think like this last round of accounts that were blown, you had copy traded such a high number, like 9 accounts. That's why it costs so much.
Yeah.
So I don't for me, I wonder if it's better for you to focus on one account until you start making, look at that rejection, start making consistent payouts consistently, because there is in the prop firm journey, and I truly believe this, there is a passing the combine hurdle. Okay. There is a passing, getting a payout of your funded hurdle. And then the next hurdle is getting your next payout and your next. It's consistently getting payouts, because I've seen so many traders get one payout and then there's a big space before they start getting consistent payouts. That's your hurdle that you're in right now. So do I think you get one payout and start copy trading 9 accounts? No. I think your goal is to get consistent monthly payouts. Once you're getting consistent monthly payouts, then you start copying all your accounts. That's how you're going to reduce your overall costs, but still working towards your goal, in my humble opinion.
And I think it's a great opinion, and that's I agree with you. And where I'm going with this, and the way I'm going to approach it is, so right now, the last few days, I've been just trading 3 micros, been trading 1 account.
That's the other thing I don't like, that you're trading 3 micros.
Yeah, but for me, it's really helping my discipline.
Okay, if that's true, then amazing.
Well, look I've taken 3 trades this week. That's it.
Yeah.
What is my biggest downfall when it comes to?
But why is a low account, like a low position size, helping you trade less?
Because I want to actually. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just still working through traders posts. So I'll just tell you what my plan is. I'm gonna buy some Top Step combines, and I'm gonna buy some more Take Profit Trader combines. I'm not gonna get any funded accounts, and I'm going to copy trade those on Traders Post, but I'm gonna trade those with different size and trade my funded account with.
But what do you have right now?
Just these 2 funded accounts.
With
That's it.
TTP?
Yeah, just my TPT ones. I don't have my TOF ones I lost last week.
You have 2 accounts.
Just 2 accounts, 2 funded
So
accounts.
Why do you need more accounts?
So if I had 5 accounts and I traded $75 a day at 3 micros, it's better than me trying to trade 1 account for 10 micros. And I think mentally I can't handle the drawdown. So if I can look at it where I'm trading, I'm gonna look at it where I'm not gonna look at it where I'm copy trading is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Where on Top Step X, when I was doing it with Top 1 Futures, I knew that I'm looking at that box and I'm multiplying it in my head. I'm just going to trade 1 account and I'll have different positioning sizes that I'll set up through Traders Post. It's a way different software. And I'll be trading on TradingView and that's it. Right? So those are going to execute in the background. I just want to I don't know how to. I have a plan. I want to.
No, I get it.
And I'm not trying to go and buy, because I could realistically go buy probably like 20 funded accounts through different prop firms and probably spent like $3,000-$4,000.
Yeah.
And try like that. I'm not going to do that. Top Step is having a 25% off promotion for the month of August on their accounts, on their combines. So this is $35 for a 50K combine.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna blow it in 1 or 2 days by trading 6 or 9 micros on it. I'll probably trade 9. And then maybe my other TPT account, Christine, I have that connected to, and I trade that 9 micros. But I just stick to my execution in 3 micros. Sorry, guys, for that little bit of a getting off sideways there.
All good.
That sucks. I've 100% done that before.
I think everybody's done that.
100%.
Yeah, so it's good that we trailed tight or put our stops in. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, if we're taking the first break of the opening range, we should probably get to break even at least right away. So that was definitely a good choice.
I like that, Dave. I like it a lot. I'm glad if this turn came back down, this trade still looks very, very good. Mm-hmm. If this came back down and look at my exit, literally on that pin, as that 2-minute candle closed, that pushed my stop up, price pushed a little higher and then came back down.
Yeah, we could have got long again there, hey?
Yeah, it would have been a quick.
Look at Christine.
I love that.
You're 100% right. Not 99%, not 80, not 50, 100.
Let's frame that. That's what I'm going to put in my background. Christine is 100% right. That is actually not true. I think about all the times when I'm like, I can't possibly see it moving down more, and it goes down to the floor. So ridiculous.
So we got that previous day Vwap above, right?
Yeah. So for everybody in the chat, yellow line is previous day's New York, black is daily VWAP, blue is New York, and red is a news pin. Purple will be a high a day or low a day. I recommend everybody does the same, so we're all on the same page. That's the law. You want to come to the stream, you got to have the same colors.
Oh, Grin.
Mine are slightly different. I think I used yellow for New York and blue for previous day.
Good morning, Grin. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Grin was in the Black Shirt Club with us.
Keith, you used my code? Sorry to interrupt, but I'm so excited right now. You're the only other than Randy. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, we were actually talking about that on my stream yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Christine's next." I'm like, "Sweet."
That's amazing. Nice work, Keith. Thank you so much.
And it should be. It should be. Do you see how it says TRB/Christine? It doesn't just say one or the other. This is totally you decide.
Yeah. No, I'm really
we're not getting rich with our codes. we do all this stuff for free, so it's just a little bit of like, yeah, it helps us.
Nice job, Ak. What did you trade to get back into profit? And sorry, Grin, I didn't mean to interrupt that conversation, but it is a struggle to get from, getting your first payouts to consistently making money in trading. That is a battle.
Yeah, I was just watching ASFX and Austin was looking at a short all morning and now he's looking at a long. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was thinking we were going to go lower too, but
I just, like I was saying to Christine, because Christine took a long pre-market, just this consolidation, Dave, below previous day's value area low. I'd want to see these. I want to see the lows get taken from the news, and then look to get short because this could be very short-lived.
Yeah, that's true.
You could get a move right down to here to the 6450 level where orders were sitting, and then this thing could just pop. You know what I mean? Come take this low, sweep this, and then pop. So
definitely, yeah.
I find, when we're in such a bullish market, and especially now that the market, the market, we can agree, has digested this tariff talk. And I just find now when these news events happen, you get the sellers need any reason to, to just short the market and try and push this down. And eventually the buyers will just be like, we're not going to have it. Like we're in such a bullish environment. It's really hard to want to be, you're going to have days where we're going to get movement down, but I think when you get a big move down like this and you don't get continuation and price chops like this pre-market for that hour, this could have gone any which way. Can you guys hear Miles?
I heard that, yeah.
I took him for a swimming lesson yesterday. Oh my god.
How'd that go?
Oh man, he is like, either he's in the middle of the swimming lesson, like taking over, or he's on the other side of the pool. It's just no happy medium. And the other kids are just like looking at him like, settle down. Like he's just so fired up. So we take him, like Hillary's been taking him for, I don't know, it's been a month and a half now. It's my first one. I got to go with them. But she takes him a half an hour early to kind of tire him out.
That's nice.
But one
I'm tempted to go short here actually, because we got that 200 EMA, which have been acting as support all night, and now wondering, this is the same place we turned last time.
Oh, and be as resistance?
Yeah.
I could see it for sure.
But I want to see something happening first.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little rip up to value area high with the, come back down and then enter. Need to kind of like sweep these. Looks like we've kind of formed almost some equal highs at 64.82 there.
So a lot of people use the 200 EMA, don't they?
Yeah, I think it's pretty common. I've seen a number of trades lately that have kind of played pretty well off of it.
Well, what was part of the A2 strategy, Christine? Do you remember? A2 was 200 EMA and 9 and 21.
Yeah.
9 and 21.
Honestly, I was like, I don't know if I remember.
I just remember that's the only time I ever looked at an EMA.
Yeah, I run the 9 and the 21 and the 200.
Did you listen to the episode we did with Cameron, our latest podcast? He trades Forex.
Yeah, 200 EMA is institutional investors. Yeah.
Brian Shannon uses 200 EMA. I know I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, I have what do I have on mine? I have the 5 DMA and the 200 DMA or SMA. I don't know. But Brian Shannon's like 1. Oh, it's not? Tell us, Will. Tell us what you've learned in school.
Dave, I'm going to present your screen. I'm just going to
Basic.
run and grab a coffee.
Sure. Sounds good.
Oh no, I have the 50 DMA. I don't have the 200. I have the 50 and the 5 for me in my trading.
So, what's anybody know what the difference between SMA and EMA? I know it's like exponential versus simple moving average, but I just not really sure how the calculation is different. I always just use EMA, but
Yeah, and I know like you said, simple EMA, and then the DMA is like a new situation to me.
Oh.
And Brian Shannon talks about that in his book, having to do with like the actual time frames of what you're looking at. I probably can't explain that right, but I'm gonna look it up. What are they? EMA.
I haven't had a chance to. Is Austin's podcast with you released yet?
No.
No? Okay.
It's coming out. I don't actually know. I think it's not this weekend, but the following weekend.
Okay.
I need to confirm with him.
Nice. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think about it. I'm like, why didn't I say this? Why didn't I say this? It's not going to be like Jen's podcast was so good. She just had such good information to say. And I'm like, mine's not going to be like that. But, you know,
I mean, give yourself some credit.
thanks. It's okay. It's much easier to do my own podcast.
Like a job interview hotspot, right?
Yeah, exactly. So Google is saying the SMA gives equal weight to all prices in the calculation, while an EMA gives more weight to recent prices. So, right, and that's what Grin said. EMA has more emphasis on recent candles. And then Will says it's not really, it's not true. It's just like the institutions currently are mostly using arbitrage methods, especially high frequency firms. There's so many words in there that I'm like, pardon? When you start talking about these technical like indicators, yeah. Thanks, Grim. He better have those editors. I feel like sometimes the trailers are always like the best part, you know, and then all the rest of it is whatever. If you just watch the trailers, like that's the most like important information that's said.
Yeah. Okay, well, we did get that sweep there. This could be
Yeah, you like it?
Potential move down here. We can break those. Just would like to see some movement to that naked point of control, but this is not a trade, everybody. So don't jump in there yet.
Don't get in.
I feel like I need to say that when I start putting the idea on the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday Trump came on talking. I took a trade, and then about 2 minutes later, he came up to the screen and started talking.
Oh
so
my
I was like,
God.
oh my God, what am I gonna do here? And then I'm like, I just cut it early, and it was like an $80 loser. And
Did he move the market?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
Like I could have got out with a profit if I would have just been patient, but I just didn't want to risk it. Yeah.
It's hard to know. I feel like we're all kind of like shell shocked from President Trump speaking.
Yeah. And he's traumatized us.
one of our trades. Yeah, we've all been like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And so I feel like the market's kind of evened out a little bit to it. Like there'll be multiple times that he's speaking and it's not moving anything, but especially in the beginning of his presidency term, like it was really. Now, if he starts spouting crazy things again, then yes, I think the market will, react, but it's gotten a little used to him. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just kind of how it feels.
Yeah. And the topics were not really related to the market directly that he was talking about yesterday. So I guess that could be something to consider.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like if he's talking tariffs or if he's talking something totally different, like that'll make a difference.
Yeah.
I'm back. Did I miss anything exciting?
No, we were just trying to talk about SMAs, EMAs, DMAs, and trying to figure out what the hell they all are. Will was trying to explain it, but now I don't understand half the things he's saying. So
pretty complicated.
Yes.
Right up. Essay.
Anyways, what I love about trading is you don't always need to understand what these technical indicators truly are. You don't need to sit there and explain them in a classroom. Have some understanding, great, but if they're working for your strategy, then just look at them as a line. That's what I do for me, because I don't go to school. Will is in school, financial school, whatever you're in, Will, but nice. Learn about these things, I'm sure, but most of the retail traders at home don't understand most of this stuff.
Yes. I don't understand most of this stuff.
No, and that's okay. Doesn't mean you can't take a piece of your $1 trillion move in the market that day,
Yeah, whoever has not checked out our last our episode that dropped on Monday, it is by your. I wish we could do a roundtable, Christine, with Ack and Cameron and other guests that just really relate to the audience.
A round table, yes.
Have a podcast with 8 people on it, all of our
Yes, but we'd have to film that in person, and we'd have to do it well.
Well, Hillary asked me if we're going to be doing the podcast in person when we're in Mexico.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna see if we can set one of the spots up, maybe at our place on the roof, or maybe in our living room. I have a couple microphones, and
can we get Thomas to fly down?
Yeah.
Well, I asked Thomas, and he said that him and Megan actually are that's their vacation month. So he's gonna look at flights. Maybe they'll come down for the weekend.
That'd be cool. They got to stay at your house. I don't have any room.
Yeah. No, we have a full. Like I said, we have the whole extra room, and the mouse can just be in our room with us.
Yeah, that makes sense, Will. So he's saying they're using a lot more complicated methods rather than indicator levels. They're making money on divergences around people using the indicator. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then with the institutions, this is where I think Brian Shannon talks about it. When they get what's the Vwap. So if they bought above the Vwap and it gets just below the Vwap, they're fine with losing their 1 or 2% on the trade. They just unload their shares. And then they just pick up that one, we are holding on to the trade. So it's kind of going off Will saying the institutions are playing with so much money that it's so incremental, the moves that they got to take to make money.
Makes sense.
Will, you have to stop studying. You're getting too smart for all of us.
Oh, I talk to Will daily on Instagram. Will is like me. He can overthink it and get in the way of himself quite fast. But he's been doing great with his discipline. He's been sticking to, only wanting to look at one side of the market, not taking trades then. Will, how many trades have you taken this week? I'm going to say none, if not 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Day trading, you do have to adapt differently.
Grab coffee.
Look at that. 0 trades, and he sent me a markup every single day, multiple markups.
That's amazing.
All right, so that's a big W for you, Will. Great job, buddy.
3-seat recliner, nice. Are you going to use it, Jose, or do you sell it?
I'm liking the longs more here. I think there's a higher probability that we come and take these orders up here.
Are you in a short, Dave, or you're just looking for one?
I was just looking for that. If we get a
Nice.
breakdown below those VWAPs there. I just like that naked point of control, and there's a lot of space. So if it did start heading that way, I'd kind of want to try to get in on that trade. But I think Randy's right too. It's like we're looking pretty strong here, and we got orders above at 64.85 anyways. So
the one knock I'll get it, Dave, is you look at the CBD here as we peaked at 6,600, pulled back down, then peaked again at 51.67, and now we're floating around 4,000. So that buying strength is slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's going to take one buyer, one big buyer to come in and push this thing, or vice versa. But you have, having the daily. So if you got in short, where were you looking to take profit? Down all the way at the lows there?
Yeah, I would probably cover some at like the opening range low, and then try to hold on to some down to naked point of control there.
I would look at how
And
we have
low day.
I would look at the New York VWAP, daily VWAP, and opening range high, almost all three in line. So that would be a really strong level of support if support was found there. Because buyers now got in at all three of these levels. Now, can you imagine when all three of those buyers the sellers take it to that level, what all three buyers are going to do that got in at those levels?
Yeah.
They're going to say, you know what, like, we're not letting this go any lower.
Yeah, that's true.
This would actually be a really nice spot for a pullback and an entry long.
If you use a handoff from the last touch of the New York there,
That's what we're sitting on?
we're just above it already. Yeah. That's what this yellow line here is. That's
So
lining up with,
I'll pull my screen up for a sec.
I don't know, my IB lows up there. Get this out of the way.
So see on my screen, opening range high, daily VWAP, New York VWAP, all right here.
Yeah.
So this would be a nice spot for an entry. If you get the New York VWAP above the opening range high and we get a pullback to it, would be another great spot for an entry.
It's looking like it's going to break through the previous day. I mean, right now it's breaking on the 2-minute. I know it has on the 1-minute already.
Yeah, like even look on the 1 minute. This should off the New York, you hold, break, retest.
Look at the 2-minute.
Yeah, 2 minute was even a nicer hold.
Oh, I'm on the 5-minute. Look at the 5-minute. There you
Oh
go.
my God, Christine.
Oh, we're pushing up there. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this short
I bet you
idea.
Position.
Rebecca
Or
would have
short
tried
idea.
that. That's okay. It's good to have ideas and talk through them. And then, you said you were looking for the short when it does this, and it didn't do that. So then you're not looking at the short anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
So
definitely looking for some confirmation. Sorry, Randy.
Yes.
No, I tend to look at now when you get price consolidating at a level, like even if it's on a 2 minute, 1 minute, whatever we're looking at, I just start looking back at Bookmap, start looking at like trying to find the confluences and other things, and just be like, we're in the buyers have been in control since the New York Open. There's no question about it, right? Anytime the New York VWAP's been engaged, it's been, just held beautifully. So now we get to another level. We get consolidation there. There's orders above on Bookmap. What is that? What is the higher probability going to be? Forget what is, we can forecast all we want, but the higher probability is the buyers are in control. They're just waiting here to kind of feel out. The sellers are trying to regain some control of this is the last line of defense for the sellers. After this, it's previous day's value area high, like you're sitting at previous day's point of control, like just key levels for me. And what happens? And yesterday was such a move down. You would think how many sellers are in at yesterday's previous day's New York Vwap.
Yeah.
So if the buyers can regain control of this level, I would put more weight on this level than the daily VWAP because more volume was obviously yesterday, and there was more sellers yesterday.
So your electronic VWAP is red?
Black line.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to take it off, but because of this PPI news, I kind of want to leave it on. I do have a PPI VWAP, but then this happened pre-market. Like, let's see what this looks like on regular trading hours.
Nice job, Scott. You went long at 80.
Sweet. Nice, Scott. Yeah,
Nice
I had a red
Scott.
day yesterday, unfortunately. But
I had a red day yesterday too, actually. What were you trading?
Like I said, I took a long, and then Trump came on, and I just cut it early. I lost $80 on that one, and then I took a short a little bit later. I was trying to be patient, and then I jumped in a little bit too quickly on a candle movement, and it went against me right away. It went into profit 3 times, and I never took anything because it was like my target was a lot further.
Yeah.
And then it just eventually curled up and went to my stop. So
yeah, it happens.
It's a bad part about trying to, let the trade fully play out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So.
You too, Grin. Enjoy your day, buddy.
Good job, Grin. Lockout button. I'm going to do that too.
One thing I want to say, Scott, that's, good patience for you. The way Scott's trading that scalping strategy of 3 to 4 points. His is 4 points, actually.
Nice.
And to wait until the 80-50, like this previous day's point of control and this push off of previous day's New York to take that position, because he could have had 4 attempts probably I see on the chart that he would have got stopped out in if he entered a little bit late. So great job catching. Then as soon as it got to 4 points, he had the discipline to move his stop up, because the next candle, look what happens, that reversed, and he would have got either a break even or he would have took a small loss. So I'm really liking be honest, Christine, I'm really liking the one trade. I know it sucks.
You're good.
And I know I only made $75 today, but if I can do this for a month, like, does that just help me gain the discipline I need?
Yeah, absolutely.
So my biggest problem is discipline. Right? Because discipline of not being in that second or third trade is what leads me to tilt. And when I tilt, I don't blow up my account right away. I just take such a big loss that it's like so hard to claw it back the next day. And then I'll take another, like, I'll be good for 3 days, and then I'll have one tilt day a week, and then I'll end up blowing the accounts in a month. As those tilt days eventually just get you never get out of drawdown, and you're slowly just inching towards max loss limit. And that's my problem. So Austin made a point yesterday in the Black Shore Club when I put a picture of my calendar, because my first week of trading these evals, I was like $500 to $1,000 a day profit, all green, 5 days. And then this week, all green, but $75, $30, $50. And so he asked me, he's like, are you trading evals to fund it? And I said, yes. I'm looking at the calendar more or less, just like not having a big red day on there and being happy with it.
But this is why I understand you're saying that you can't handle the bigger losses, but you did that in your evals quite fine. You traded bigger size in your evals, great. So this is why I'm wondering why you couldn't, to me, that says you can absolutely do that in your funded accounts.
No, I get it, but I think my goal, the bigger picture, is not to take a payout in the account, on these my bigger picture is to scale up. And so if I can build the discipline to just have the discipline to be like, okay, Randy, $75 is good. You're good with this trade, whether there's 5 counts in the background, 10 accounts, or 100 counts in the background. I just need to be okay with taking what I can in the trade and not thinking and doing the math and being like, I'm up in this account, down in this account, or this is times 9. So even like if so, in a perfect world, Christine, like just me because I'm so eager, I should not copy trade anything, and I should just trade this one account or two accounts at the way I'm doing it until I get a payout, which could be 2 months.
I don't know if you want me to keep like, I don't want to argue. I know we're not arguing, but like, I just have a very different view of what I think you should do. And
But that's why we're having this conversation.
We keep circling back around this size, and and chat, you're listening to this, so tell me if I'm wrong. I understand what Randy's saying about the size overall, but for some reason, I don't think that makes sense for him. If he was a brand new trader, yes, what you're saying makes sense, but you're trading fine 10 micros, and now you're pulling yourself back to 3 because of all these excuses of which are totally valid for a new trader. But I'm looking at you and how you've traded and what you can do, and I do find that when you're trading small size over a long period of time, the bigger tilt days are more possible, and those ruin accounts. When you trade small size and you have one tilt day, that wipes out your 2 months. But if you just traded like you did in your evals, you could literally make your buffer in 2 weeks on $100 account. Like, why sit for months and months in these $100 accounts that you're going to get refunded to you anyways once you get the buffer? Like, what I'm saying, does that make sense to anybody?
It completely makes sense.
I don't want to dissuade you, obviously, because like if you've decided that makes sense, great, go for it. But you went back to trading, you went back to what worked when you got your first payout in your evals, and now you're trying to change it again.
No, I'm just changing my size. I'm not changing what works.
That's changing it. Size matters. The size matters. Unless you're doing points and not looking at size at all, that matters. That is playing on your, when you take profit, when you don't take profit, all of that stuff. That plays. Like, think about sitting 2 months in an account, working your way up $75 a day to get to $2,000 or $3,000. That in itself is a whole mental thing. And you have to consider that. Like, do you want to go through that?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that $2,000, if I made that $2,000 in 2 weeks or 2 months, doesn't change anything for me. Doesn't do a single thing for me.
So you'd
Except
rather
you get your payout faster.
Yeah.
But what does that do for me? But me getting that payout, Dave, is not going to pay my rent. It's not going to change my life. It's not going to. It's not going to do anything like that for me.
So you'd rather punish
change
yourself for 2 months of like mental struggle?
But it shouldn't be mental struggle. It should be part of the process. What is going to change my life is trading 50, 60, or 100 accounts and taking small wins and banking that and then taking payouts on those. That's going to change my life. If not, I might as well take my savings and put my savings in a personal account and trade that with size. Right? So I want it, like, don't get me wrong. So if I had, let's say I had 20 accounts and I got them to like a $3,000 or $4,000 buffer and it took me 3 or 4 months, I'm not going to trade 3 micros anymore. I'll trade 1 mini, but I need to build that first. And the problem is anytime I try to build that, get to that goal of like building something, I just go 10 steps backwards. And so this is why I'm even 1 trade a day is the most I can lose is $150. So how do I tilt? I can't tilt. I don't have an option. I don't have a choice. I get 1 trade, win or lose. If I lose, it's 10 points on 3 micros. It's $150.
I'm personally convinced, but
so just so everybody knows, and you guys probably all do, but you can tell by the way I am. I spend every waking minute thinking about how I'm going to trade these accounts or which path should I take. Should I trade 1 account? Should I just go buy a 150K account like Tanner and just trade with size, 3 minis? I know I can know how to trade and take a payout that way. So it's like all those things are fine and dandy, but my whole time this goal was like, I want to be a live trader. Well, honestly, look, how many live traders do we know? And we're around a ton of great traders that take a ton of payouts. Nobody's live. Like, is this live thing even a thing?
Some people are live.
No, but it's not. But you know what I mean, Christian? I just don't think
Yeah.
it's like as much of my goal anymore as I thought it was. And then, you know, you have a conversation with someone with like Nick, who's just, you know, just humble, down to earth guy. And it's like, he just like, if not, like, all I'm saying is I need scalability when it comes to prop firms, or I should just be trading personal capital, because I can afford to put money in a personal account and trade that and trade one mini.
Right, which I totally get scalability, but that's 2 steps ahead of where you're at right now.
But what I'm saying is a payout in 2 weeks or a payout in 2 months is not going to change that portion for me.
But
I'm detaching from the payout. I'm trying to trust a process now. I'm trying to stick to something and just be like, you know what, Randy, you said you're going to do this. Forget taking a payout on 9 accounts on social media and all this stuff. Like, cool, that's fun, but like, how about like, let's do what you want to, like, what your plan is, your bigger,
right,
like,
which I get. And I will always go back to the argument of you traded it differently in your evals. So why are you switching what works? That's my end be all.
But see, I think your definition of different and my definition of different are 2 different things. Me trading 1 micro to 10 micros is not doing anything different. All it is is changing it. All it is changing a dollar amount. So if I change my chart to ticks, does that matter? Then it won't matter?
It matters. It'll matter less,
sure,
in my opinion, but it still matters. That sizing, in my opinion, is a huge factor of trading.
So should I change my chart to ticks and points?
Well,
and
yes,
then
I've said that for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
I'll change if that's what it takes for you to agree with me. I'll change my chart for points.
No, I still won't agree on the sizing, but it is better. It is better. I think just in general, changing to points is better. But you still,
Christine,
like,
so
if you've ever mapped it out, you're gonna know.
1 micro and 10 accounts is 1 mini.
Sorry, what?
So what is the difference? What I'm doing now is I'm leveraging the prop firms. I'm having a longer game.
Okay, yes, you say that, but then you also say you're just going to look at 1 account.
No, but I'm saying for your sake of argument.
Argument, it doesn't work. You can't have it both ways.
I can have it whatever way I
What
want
a fun day.
My choice.
Like Austin Vwap long was the trade of the day on MMQ. Done trading for now since we got runners. Nice. I haven't seen what Austin traded. Let's go look. Did he take a long, guys?
Oh no, that's Bruce. I think Bruce is in a long run. I don't think Austin. That could actually be Austin.
Did Nick just said he's smoking one now with this pot of coffee?
Bruce and CFD accounts.
Trying to catch up here.
Nick's having a session after he's done trading, I guess.
Either he's having a cigarette or he's smoking CMOS.
What's happening?
No, it's in the other chat. We're just Nick is Nick. We should have brought him on today, guys.
What's he saying? I'm not in it. Tell me.
I'm trying to catch up. He just said I'm smoking one now with my pot of coffee, waiting for my heart attack. But look at this. This is kind of, Dave, what I was saying, the hold of this level.
Yeah, definitely.
And then is this thing just going to want to grind back up to these highs?
Maybe.
Like, are we coming for 6,500 today?
We're still within yesterday's highs and lows.
Range?
So we're working our way up, but yeah.
I've been noticing that, like, when we run into those like larger orders, we end up taking them sometimes, and then it often, like, if it's really thick, it just rejects.
Yeah.
It's like it sells off for a bit after, but then, you know, next time it comes up to that price, it just plows right through that number, right?
So it takes a stab at it. The sellers put on a bunch of orders to like slow it down.
Yeah.
And then on the second attempt, the sellers just don't have any steam, right?
Yeah,
the buyers
they
just like
spent it already.
They just run right through it.
So I'm kind of like, wondering if there's a good trade plan around like those like thick block orders where you just stick a limit order and like look for the breakdown after. I mean, it doesn't work 100% of the time, obviously, but
So I traded with Zach Boyajian a couple times on a stream, and that's how he trades.
okay.
He shorts the liquidity. Or longs the liquidity. Do you know what I mean? So like when we get up to a massive block, he'll short off of there, down back to the VWAP, and then when it's below, he'll get long and buy it back up to the VWAP. It's like Tanner's very similar too. There's I forgot what they call it. Something to VWAP. Like you trade to the VWAP, where we're trading away from the VWAP.
Yeah, so like 64.90 might be a good area to try something like that because there's 268 orders up there, but it's also kind of London high, so that one maybe is a little more risky. Could just like plow straight through that and keep going. Is it London high? Close to London high.
Sorry, if you're still in the chat, brother, we'd love to see some markups of yours, man. Really interested in checking them out. Even hit me up on IG or something, or DM me, and I'll bring him up next time in the chat. But like he's got some size still left on his trade, and he's done for the day. He's gone. I noticed he's done that a few times where he's been in a trade and he'll close out a portion of it and then just go for a walk and let the trade play out.
Nice. Yeah, sometimes I see because he's in Fit Mom's Discord.
Yeah,
so I've seen him post a couple like kind of like chart images on there.
How's everybody in the chat? P&Ls. Can I get a P&L check in the chat?
I got 170 on my 150K account, and I'm looking to maybe take a trade into 50K if something comes up here.
Nice. Let's go, Will. Remember, it's your green first day in 8 days. That's actually wrong. It's your first trade in 8 days, and it was a winner. That's all that matters.
Nice.
Don't worry about those other 7 days that you didn't take a trade, right? So that patience, those were all green days. You didn't lose any money, right? A green day is any day that you have the same amount of money you started with. A red day is a day that you actually lose money.
Keys up 37. Hey, it's better than nothing. Better than being red, that's for sure.
That's how much I made yesterday, Keith. Then I went golfing, so I couldn't complain.
Oh, nice. Where'd you golf?
I golfed at Pagoda with Jay, with Triple J.
Okay, sweet.
I'm gonna try Dave next week if you want to try and get a round in. I don't know how your schedule looks.
Sure.
Maybe Wednesday. I'm thinking I might get Dave Ford again. You haven't met him. I met him in Tampa. He lives out here as a trader. And then I might get Jay to come with us again. So
nice. Yeah, it's funny because I know a guy named Dave Ford, but I don't think it's the same guy.
This guy works for Spatial Technologies. He's a salesman.
Okay, yeah, I don't think it's the same guy, but it's funny because like when I used to work at Ozone, I worked with a guy named Dave Ford there. So
was he from Alberta?
That I couldn't tell you.
He's our age, shorter guy.
Yeah, this guy's a little bit younger than us.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's younger. He's like 36 or 30. Oh, that'd be funny if it's the same guy, but that's got to be a common name.
Yeah, and I looked at it like I saw your photo. Unless he like changed a lot, like it didn't really look like the same guy. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're pushing up here again. Let's see what happens at the 64.90.
Sorry, I had a kid interruption.
So So this break and hold of the opening range high would probably be, if I mark this up later, as my trade of the day. Something like that.
Yeah, that's a nice trade.
You could have your stop even if you want below previous day's value area low, but just clean price action. New York open, buyers to control, hold of the New York VWAP. You know, we take the overnight opening range high, come back down. You know, this is very typical. Like this is textbook rejection of previous day's New York. Come back down. We test opening range high in these VWAPs. This is what I was saying, Dave. If you took this short up here, this is where you could just get stuffed. And look what happened. Buyer step back in. And, you know, it's higher lows and higher highs since.
A solid break of those VWAPs, but yeah, totally.
I think you could also play the long off the previous day New York VWAP if you missed, I guess, or just weren't as confident. Yeah, something like that. Like you might have had a little bit of drawdown, just put your stop below.
You'd have stop like there.
Yeah.
Like we could get rid of, well, I'm going to take this. I'm just going to get rid of this red one now. We don't need it anymore. We're so far away from it. But yeah, I know, Christine, I really like this trade because this, again, just clear price structure, right?
Yeah.
Break, we get a hold here, retest. Boom.
Nice. Good job, Keith.
Could have got 4 points off that 64.90 trade I was talking about there. Right
here and then back down a little bit?
Yeah. Like if you do the Zach Boyajian style, had the limit order 64.90, it's basically almost 4 points down right now. So
I'm finding in this will be the one thing Christine and I will agree on today.
Ooh.
Is when I look at a trade now, I'm looking for 10 points.
Okay.
I'm building my thesis around 10 points. If I take 5 and I took 6 on the last one, I'm good. I took 3 yesterday. I'm good with it too. But I'm building my thesis around a move that I'm familiar in recognizing. Like these moves is what I know.
And sometimes that's easy to get and sometimes it's a little harder. But if you're trailing stop and you get 4 points out of it, no big deal. But yeah, like if you're looking for the overall 10-point move and building your trade around that, I get that for sure.
Let's go. Everybody's green today. I love it. Awesome, guys. Great work. And girls. Nina, are you still in the chat? Did you take a trade? And I don't know, there's something about this one trade thing, Christine, that the satisfaction I get out of it or something after is like, I don't know, like the last few days I've just been feeling really good just having one trade, like not even like Asia session. You'd think I'd be itching to see what happens in the Asia session and want to trade. I was just like, nah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
But I'm mentally at a different place right now in my life. I had some stuff happen in the last few weeks that I had weighing on me for a long time. So. Christine, how do you trail?
How do you trail? Yeah.
How do I trail?
Yeah.
There's a few different ways.
Nice.
Normally, I trail if I'm doing a day trade on futures, then I'll trail like the 2 minute. But I would say I usually just take profit. Like I'm more apt to just get out of the trade. Like you saw it today. I was like, I could have trailed that, but I just felt like 13 was enough. So I took it. But yeah, I would trail the 2 minute. And I think Brandon Shannon says, once the price breaks out of a little like consolidation area, then he's starting to trail. So you don't want to do it like right away necessarily, but it needs to, if you had a little consolidation like I did in that trade and it kind of broke out of that area and started moving up, then you can start trailing. On my personal account, I will trail structurally rather than just like candle by candle, but that's on like a daily structure. So it's a little different. Bye, Daniel. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Daniel, enjoy your day, brother.
See ya.
Thank you, bro. Showing up as always.
I've been noticing my Bookmap just keeps like saying warning out of disk space all the time now. I think I have too many videos adding up on my computer.
Yeah, and then it depends on Bookmap how much you're trying to how much you're going back and recording to.
Oh, there's a way to set that kind of?
Yeah, so you can do like 1 hour, 8 hours, 24 hours, 72 hours, and it's going to keep all that data recorded. So you can just dump those files. I'll have to show you. You can just go look and you'll find a video on how to like go and like dump all those files. Like here,
Okay.
watch. Are we gonna take 6,500? Are we gonna take 6,500? Should I sound like PW and start yelling? We're making money today. You guys are all losers. We're winners. No, that's not how you sound.
There's a bull flag. It's clear as day.
Yeah, how did you not see that, you idiot?
Some people like that type of energy, hey?
I said nothing wrong with it. He's a showman.
Yeah.
That's what he does, right? He's good at what he does.
Taking lots of orders right now.
See, this is so hard for me not to FOMO into this right now to
Right?
6,500, but I'm not going to.
Damn. There we go.
So do you want to know something interesting while we're watching this? Go to the sky. Is you know how I have a reversal trading combine and I have my funded? I was just comparing the stats. And my reversal account has a lower win rate, but I have higher profit, higher green days.
Nice.
Which is really interesting because if you look at like your stats, like your trade win, your average win to loss, like all these things, it's funny how you just have to, tweak one simple thing or just adjust your strategy a bit to make the same stats work better for you. And I'm just like going through the process of learning that, I think.
I don't agree with that.
What do you mean?
I just wanted to say that. I agree with it.
How do you not agree with that?
We're having some fun.
Oh my gosh. We've already had our
Right.
argument today, Randy. We don't need to keep it up all day.
Well, it is the end of the week for us, Christine, so we need to
We don't want to scare the kids.
we need to get the ratings up. This thing's gonna just.
It's going to shoot.
So this is another thing, Dave, at Bookmap I look at. So you can see level orders came on above, they got taken, above, they got taken, above, they got taken. Now we got some black space here until 97. So are we not going to see continuation for a sec? Brief pullback and then want to see some orders come on here? Or we could have a buyer. Look at the CVD now, plus 11,000. Like,
Wow.
yes.
Yeah. I just know just as you said that some a little bit of orders came on at 64.97 there. It keeps going a little more yellow than a little
right, because
less
it's
yellow.
trying to pull it up there. These are really good moves to watch, like as a group and not be in a trade, because these are really when we're by ourselves, the emotions that run through our minds, or at least mine, is that I can just catch this for a few points. I can make a couple extra bucks here on my day. Those have led me to so many losing terrible days.
Or giving back a bit or something, right? Yeah.
Well, I never give back a bit. I give back. Either I get that couple points and just reinforces my bad habits, or I give back a bunch and I tilt and lose my mind.
Yeah, that's one thing that streaming's been helping for me anyways. It's like I've been taking a lot less trades now.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to be patient and wait for something that I'm really liking. So
Good morning, Jordan.
Morning, Jordan. Fun fact, Jordan's going to be on our podcast.
Yes.
Nice.
Jordan, you're going to be the first person that gets our welcome email. I'm going to send it to you today. We're trying to
Jordan
be
actually
a
messaged me and
professional.
asked. Jordan actually messaged me and said, "Where's my email?"
Yeah, okay. I'll get to it. anybody else wants to come on the podcast, just reach out to Randy. We'd love to have anybody.
Hit me up.
But, most
we're
of it.
actually, fun fact about our podcast, and it's pretty funny. Guests that are more like just us, relatable, down to earth, going through the struggle of learning to trade, our videos are doing better than having, an influencer on, a trading influencer. So it goes to show people, want to just sit, like it's like our stream, like it's just like having a conversation with just three normal traders, right? We're not Rebecca, sorry guys, Rebecca took that short off the previous day's New York.
It's relatable, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's so relatable.
Finds it relatable. So yeah.
So we have Jordan coming on, not next week, the week after. So that'll be super cool. We're gonna do another one with Ak again in the future. And then Dave, we'll have you on, and Keith. We gotta actually have Keith on.
Yes, that'd be great. Yeah, I thought she would have taken that short for sure.
Yeah, she got. At least she didn't have a big stop on it, which is nice.
Yeah,
but,
that's the nice thing about these.
Yeah, you can, because you have no structure above you. You can just kind of be like, okay, I'm gonna trade this for 5 points. I'm gonna put a 5-point stop in place, and if I get stopped, I get stopped. But I trust my process, and I know this trade wins for me 3 out of 5 or 6, 5, 4 out of 5 times, and so I'm gonna take it. Okay, so I think we could just end the stream here, right? Is anybody looking at anything? What is everybody thinking?
I'm in an Amazon trade, if anyone cares. And it's been a drop down.
No, I'm going to share your screen, Christine.
I don't think I have it on the right one.
Well, you can change it to the right one.
Hold on.
We added you anyway.
Looks like some nice write-ups there.
That's my markup of my trade. Thanks.
Oh, we can't see it.
I know, because I have to do the right one.
I got to run to the bathroom, guys. Give me 1 minute.
What is it? Yeah, Amazon swing trade. I should probably mark it up.
The orders on Bookmap now are pretty insignificant, except for 6,500. So I'm wondering, are we going to go there? Is the question.
Hopefully, Jordan, you're in an Amazon trade. Show me your trade. I definitely. Hi, Paul. Hey,
Paul, welcome.
I got in on a daily 2-minute, just on the hold of the daily or the New York Vwap, but then it kind of broke back down and it's kind of struggled around there. So I'm just getting back to not being as in drawdown. But if this doesn't really go anywhere today, then I will just merge this into a swing trade. High day now. That's good. You definitely got it better than I did. I got in basically what is now high of day, it seems like. 8 EMA, nice. I don't have that. I should really maybe throw that on. Yeah, I got in just at 230.08, so I'm a much higher price than you. I have to try to balance getting into these day trades on certain stocks that I can switch into swing trades, but making sure I'm not buying. I'm noticing I'm buying a little high, like on a swing trade. Like I like this overall for a swing trade, but I should have been in hours ago. But in my, when I justify it in my mind, I'm like, oh, I can just turn it into swing trade, but I'm still high. Like I'm high on my buy for that. So I have to try to really hone that in a little bit, I think.
This could be the point where we start bleeding off a bit.
Mm. Why don't you share your screen, Dave?
My screen is shared, but I think he's got to switch it.
Yeah,
right?
choose it. It's okay. I have to go get another coffee soon, so I think we're probably going to end it.
Yeah, sounds good.
When are we getting Rebecca on, Keith? That's a great question. We tried to get Rebecca on for our second or our first guest ever, and it didn't work out. So we'll have to try to book her again.
Book her in.
Jose, love an NY retest. Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking at a short here to take it back down to roughly that area also, but.
And are you shorting off any level or?
Yeah, well, there's a London high there.
Okay.
That we're like kind of flirting with, and then also like Bookmap, we took, a pretty large clump of orders at 95 and have been falling down a bit since then.
Right.
So, yeah.
I don't know if I'm correct, you guys can tell me, but this is the area of the pre-market highs as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the London high or pre-market high. Yeah.
Got it. So is that what you call, what is the official London high?
I guess it's, London session. I'm not 100% sure either, but I think it's kind of like leading up to the open.
Okay. So to me, that's the pre-market high, but that's the London session high.
Christine, you didn't share anything.
No, I took it off. You were gone too long. I talked about it I said everything I needed to say.
Was there something secret on there you're hiding from us?
No, not at all. I told
you.
them.
Yeah, so I did enter short here.
Okay, nice.
We're breaking down a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that. I tried some bounces off the pre-market levels yesterday and they didn't work out for me. So I'm playing with the idea of certain levels being more strong. And obviously previous day VWAP has been really good. So I'm trying to focus more around that, but this looks really nice.
I tried to set an order there. I accidentally picked market buy.
Oh.
So I covered a couple for $7. Oops.
Oh, perfect.
That's okay.
I really like this.
Yeah. I might cover one more here.
How much size you got on there, Dave?
I only went with 5. I'm going to bring myself also break even here. So.
Cool. Keeping it green.
Yeah, I don't want to risk too much. If we get down to my target, which was right around the opening range high, there's I might end up getting stopped out here actually if it would bounce. But
see these orders come on at 64.80?
Yes, I do see that.
So I would look 64.80's previous day's point of control and previous day's New York. Where was the last place that price kind of consolidated and sat on? Is this level? But again, we're sitting at previous day's value area high. So I would just see if we cut through this. If we cut through this, you could get those, or that'll come down and take those orders at 80. If not, it's going to find support either here. As you can see at 64.84, there's a bunch of orders, but
yeah,
this is where I zoom in and I really pay attention to the nuance of the orders. There's 160, it would go down to 140, back to 160. You want to see that number get smaller and smaller. Even though they're stacking more orders on, you want it to get smaller and smaller. So Christine, I wanted to say to you, I thought about this actually. Very important. The reason I trade 3 micros and the biggest reason I trade 3 micros is because of the trailing drawdown. But I put the trailing drawdown so far out of my head, I don't even think about it anymore.
Oh, okay. So those accounts have a trailing drawdown.
Yes. And if I was trading with size and I got a 5-point move with 10 micros, I could blow 20% of my trailing drawdown if it came back to a break even.
Oh, yeah. So once you get to
$2,000, it's locked. Then I can trade size. So And this is actually a really cool thing, is that I put it so far out of my head, trailing drawdown, and just trusting trading the 3 micros that I don't even think about it, which is like, I had to remember that. I was like, there's got to be more to this why I'm doing this. Like, as crazy as it sounds, but it's actually a good thing that I forgot about.
Right, pushing down a bit more here.
But is she going to come for 80s? If we can take this 64, 84. So now, Dave, if you look on Bookmap, there's 160 orders there. Now there's 140. If they take another stab at it and this number keeps declining, now they put on 145 orders below it. So they're starting to get ready to defend that position because they're going to not be able to put orders on fast as they're getting filled.
Yeah. And we're bouncing off my handoff.
Vwap, that's what's there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
second
so
yellow
the buyers are going to defend this position. Look at Christine. That's not an oopsie. How much were you up on that in your? So where are you at the? Where are you in this combine?
I am. I'm up $1,300.
Nice. 50K.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I traded it for 6 days.
Let's go, guys. I didn't realize. Yeah. Good morning, Nick. You know what? I'm up $75. So shut your mouth.
How are you not here for our whole conversation today? We were fighting again. We weren't here to break it up.
Yeah, we needed Grandpa to be in the convo to settle the kids down.
Oh, he's gonna get you for that one.
And guys, we forgot to do a giveaway today, so don't worry, we're gonna do 2 next week. Don't tell anybody.
No.
Nice.
So make sure to tune in. We'll do a double giveaway.
Double.
I just feel bad because some of our diehards aren't here they've already left the conversation and it's not fair to them. So.
Right. We're cooking something.
Oh, what's that?
That was my coffee machine shutting off, I think.
Oh, I thought it was my smoke alarm or something.
I was like, oh, that sounds like I need to go get coffee.
Yeah.
64.80 incoming Dave Boner candle. Get ready to take some profits.
So. I got one order sitting there, 64.81. Out of my 2 left, since I accidentally marketed out a couple already.
Yeah, that 64.80 is heating up now.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely preparing for
81, 82's got a bunch there, but hopefully they take them.
You know what's crazy? I looked at Bookmap for a long time thinking those are sellers below and buyers above. Like looked at it backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense, right? Like why would buyers be below?
Mm-hmm.
Nick.
Like looking to sell more to make it continue.
Girl, I love it, Nick. Well, I didn't want to say daddy. That just sounds weird coming out of my mouth. So I had to say grandpa. That's the only reason I said it, buddy. Nothing to do with it. You're the same age as me, for crying out loud. But I didn't want to be like daddy needed to be here to settle the kids down because that just sounds wrong.
Maybe uncle. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You got uncled.
How did you make out today, Nick? Talk to us.
Not really giving much breathing room on this trade. Probably going to just stop me out, but
At least you're green.
But look where you're chopping around, Dave. So go back, look left of you. Every time we chopped around at a level, what happened?
It went higher.
The buyers stepped back in.
Yeah.
Right? We're in a bullish uptrend, so there's no reason to think that, oh, this could break down. But again, like I think there's a higher probability that we're going to get another move up again.
Mm-hmm.
As I say that, it's going to just slice right through this.
That'd be sweet.
But I
prove them wrong, market.
What you're saying is you managed it well, so that if that does happen, you're still green. You know, like you didn't lose anything. Otherwise, if you just had your stop, like if you hadn't moved your stop or trailed, then you would have been you could have taken a loss super easy.
Yeah.
Randy's laughing at Nick.
I'm just like, I want to just like, we have Nick. You can't say this kind of stuff on the podcast. You just can't. Like, you're gonna get us canceled. You can say it here all you want.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have like a pep talk with Nick before he comes on the podcast and be like, okay, Nick, what are you allowed to say? What are you not allowed to say? I know he controls what he says because he has kids, so
Yes.
I am sure he is capable of controlling to a certain extent.
Well, I've been on a call with him when he's talking to his kids, and he's like a totally different, like this sweet,
Yeah.
nice. You know, it's just funny to hear him be like, "Broke 7, nice job, let's go, buddy."
Nice.
750,000.
Yeah, on the year.
Wow.
That's
22K
amazing.
day. That's beautiful. I saw that in the ASFX chat, but I wasn't sure what the
Interpret it?
750 meant. Like,
Yeah.
Well, he had a day last week. It was 165,000 or something. So
wow,
one day.
killing it.
Killing
Oh.
it.
Oh, there's those buyers defending a bit.
Well, those orders at 84 got taken, but now look at they're piling back on, right? There was 160, now we're down to 100, but now again they're going to take sellers are going to take a stab at it again.
Just depends, I guess, on who has more shares left to buy or sell.
Orders on 82 are now thickening up as they're going to try and defend that because they're starting to realize that they can't hold 84. Now are they going to hold 83? Well, maybe not. So let's start putting on orders below it.
That 200 EMA is right at my limit buy order there too. So
What's at 200 EMA?
Stop it.
I'm glad we had
It's
you here
not.
today. And
Institutional buyers are.
It's not. Yeah.
You know that. They don't care about it anymore.
I'm glad. No, Dave, I'm glad we had you on today, and you said that first break of the opening range, and I moved my stop up on that trade. So thank you for that.
Yeah. No worries.
But this is the beauty of like having a community is like there's always multiple eyes on the same thing. So it's like,
yeah,
and everybody sees it differently. So. Well, Nick, I'm up 7. I had a $75 day, not 750K, but 7 and a 5. I'm up a $75.
Nice, Jose.
Oh,
We're gonna have to hold on a stream just for that.
come on, sellers, let's go here.
Jose, you looking at a long?
If Jose is looking at it long, I'm gonna drag my stop down.
Yeah. But I want to ask you, Jose, why did you wait all the way until now to want to get long when you had a couple nice confirmations prior? If you are looking at a long, unless he's looking to short.
There we go. Starting to push down.
I think he's looking for a retest.
Is that what he said earlier? The retest of.
Oh, so I like that now,
Well,
but like off
yeah,
of preview off in New York, yes. Okay, sorry, Jose. I thought you were going to get long at previous day
I mean,
value area high. It's edging you, eh, Dave? You okay there?
Yeah, it's. I'm like, what am I gonna do here? It's like it's hesitating so much on that handoff.
Nice, Jordan. $69.
Consolidation usually isn't good for a short position, right?
Let's go, Jordan.
Yeah, I think if we tag my limit order here, I'm gonna drag my stop just to like above the value area high there. I feel like it can just like pop down there real quick. Take
So
that
what are you
order.
up right now on this trade?
I'm up 52 with what's left, and I've closed $17 worth. So
What was your stop on the trade? 5 points?
I originally had it just above the so it's I had 6.5 points for the stop. Actually, I don't even think that was correct because I didn't move this down to where I entered. So
I'm just looking at risk to reward for you.
7 to 14 is kind of what I was looking for, but it looks like it might tap me out on this order here.
Yeah, I want to see if it like this is a crazy level. New York, previous days point of control. All three sitting there. 265 orders, 244. How exciting!
Tap it. There we go. Tapped out that order. So I got one left.
Oh.
And
So-
we're on the 2 minute, so
I
probably
was gonna say, do you not want to pull your take profit down a little bit, like you're at the bottom of that candle? I don't know. How do you feel?
yeah. I mean, I'm happy. I'm okay if it comes back and stops me here. I only got one contract left, so just above that. I guess I'm a little too tight because this 2 minute candle hasn't really closed yet. So I guess you can't really see my entry order is kind of like behind you on the camera there, but not much I can really do about that other than I guess I could do like this.
No, you can like take your so see like where you trade your trading box, move that over. Like no, like where you place the trades.
Oh,
Like to
move
the
it.
right. Arrow that
Oh.
over, and it'll show the entries and everything better. You know what I mean? Like see like make your trading windows bigger and the actual chart window smaller.
Trading window. Oh, like this way. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, just like that.
I see. Yeah. Gotcha.
These are all tricks I learned from Austin because he's been streaming forever, right? So you just play
Yeah,
around with that, and then like
Oh, and
on
you
your
can see
stream,
the-
like
the
I
numbers
can
there.
actually make probably our pictures a little smaller.
So probably gonna get it stopped out here. Actually gonna give it a tiny bit more space here. So if it can not wick me on this retest of the handoff New York.
So you can make your window a little bit bigger if you want your trade.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh. That looks clean, right?
Yep. Gotcha.
Nice management on the trade, Dave. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, not bad. I know, like I keep trying to look for those like bigger moves, and I keep getting burned. So,
So one thing I took away from our last podcast is Cameron just talks about like how he just really found luck on being a 1R trader or even a negative RR, and how over the long time frame the 2 to 1R and 3 to 1R were really like hurting him to become a profitable trader. So that's kind of why I asked you your risk reward, because you're 1 hour, you're basically almost 1R on the trade, right? Like let's see if we slice through these orders at 80, and hey, you got to look at it, Dave, as a bonus. Everything now is just icing.
yeah,
Like,
totally. So I'm willing to drag my stop a bit down here again now. So now that we've closed a couple more candles, kind of could do this, make it bigger.
Back with my second cup of coffee for the day.
Nice.
is there a good smoothie place in Mexico? Like you
Oh,
go get
yeah.
smoothies in the morning.
Yes. Tons of
So one-
smoothies.
One thing I'll say about Thailand, like Hillary went every morning, like walked down to the beach, got a fresh fruit smoothie made, and it was like
Fair amount.
so damn good. Oh my god.
I don't feel like they're fresh fruit smoothies in Mexico.
They're like frozen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't
This is-
want to be eating their fresh fruit like without it properly washed anyways. So but there's tons of smoothie places. Yeah.
But people said that in Thailand too, and we never had an issue.
Mm.
Like I
You're in
think I don't.
Stylita.
Yes.
Are you? Yeah. The fish tacos there.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Crazy.
still remember from Hoser's wedding when we went surfing that one day, and we had that little like Chris or that what's her name? I forgot her name. That girl that lived down there, and we went to that. She took us to that.
Yeah,
taco
Chris-
place that was
Chris's
right on
wife?
the beach. Yeah,
Wonder if it's still
Chris
there.
Beard.
yeah.
Yeah, those were some of the best fish tacos I ever had. I was like, oh my god, these are so fresh. And
It was one of the roads, Christine, that go down to the beach, and the road turns into the sand. Like you could
Yeah,
literally
they're-
drive your
Yeah.
car onto the beach, but like one of the main, like this is like 12, 13 years ago. So it
It's
was like,
gonna look so different to you, Randy. It is
Yeah.
so much busier. Like it's gonna be crazy.
yeah, there's a tattoo parlor, I think, on the same road.
Hmm.
Wasn't
there's
there?
probably 100 tattoo parlors there now, right?
I think
There's
there's
that. Mikey was getting his tattoos there.
yuck. Keith. So
Well,
Keith
maybe we'll get tattoos, Christine. Let's go get behind the charts tattoos.
Nope, not in Mexico. Absolutely not. No way, no how.
Yes. Well, I'll get Thomas to come down. We'll all go.
Yeah.
Look at Keith Fish Yak.
Yeah, and then what if we change our name in like 20 episodes? I don't trust that we have kept behind the charts.
It'll be an homage to the original.
Yeah, so I closed 72.50 on that trade.
Nice. Good job.
Even I would have been much better if I screwed up that when I placed those two orders. I was
Yeah.
meant to put it as a limit order. It's like marketed them out like instantly.
Guys, write down in history books, Jose's in a trade.
Nice.
It better work for you, my goodness.
The day that Jose took his trade
Yeah.
on stream.
Sure, you think about it.
August 14th,
I'm gonna
2025.
put that in my write-up today.
Today, Jose took a trade.
So did he say, is he long? Yes, long off the New York
Yeah.
anchor. Okay. So the anchor the anchored Vwap. Yeah. So we pretty much came down to
Yeah, like it's on the previous day.
previous day and New York.
New York
right
VWAP is there
So,
too. Like it's all there.
nice. Yeah. And 6480 never got taken there. It got rejected right before them. So
Can you guys hear my mouse clicking?
Nope.
Okay, good.
I noticed when I was moving my mouse around, it like kind of bangs on my desk, and it was like you could hear it on the recordings. So then I ended up putting like a towel underneath my mouse pad, and now it's
Oh.
like quiet.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, because I don't hear it.
Yeah, like I noticed it on my own recordings. I was like, geez, every time I go to one of my further screens, because I have to pan so far, it's like tonk tonk tonk. It's like, yeah, it's no good. So how do you add the music on your stream here?
That's through StreamYard.
Oh, okay, and they
And
have
you
like
got it.
certain ones.
Yeah, you got to be careful that on YouTube, like if you play unlicensed music,
Yeah,
you'll get a warning. But if you do it multiple times, they'll like kick you off.
yeah. I've
So,
been
like, there's-
artist.io, and it's
Yeah, so Luna actually uses like licensed music, and he puts it in his description whose music it is.
okay.
But I think there's a YouTube, or you can just Google it. There's something you can look up that's like there's a whole library of licensed music for YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Guys, one sec, I gotta take this.
Oh, pulling back here again. And looks like we're getting some momentum. 6480 might get blasted here. So I definitely trailed that a little too tight.
Yeah, you maybe could have just gone like just above that.
But you had multiple things happen in that trade, Dave, that you weren't even like with that limit order being in there, with you taking some size off early, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just find when you're in it, when you have things like that happen and you get out of a trade and you're green, it's just like, let's just focus on the.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I don't want to say mismanaged is not the right word, but you know what I was talking about, where you're like, shit, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Or I did this.
Driver error.
Yeah. So it'd be worse when you have driver error and it goes the other way on you.
Yeah.
And you have a red. So it's like, I think it's when we learn to just let go of the outcome and be like, you know what, I made some mistakes. I still ended green. I got to be focused on that instead of, oh shit, I could have left my trade on and made $100 more bucks or $1,000 more dollars or $50,000 more dollars. Another trade's going to present.
Later, Jordan. See you on the pod when you get on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cheers, Jordan. We'll chat later, buddy. Enjoy your day. Long on M and Q.
Oh, 946.56.
Stop is 897.75. So just below previous day's value area low, Jose, for you.
Yeah, he's got lots of room for sure. Where's the bottom now? We're right back to that large consolidation area, 6480 area. Although we did take those orders. Maybe it's an iceberg order?
Yeah, so that's what I got to start understanding and learning about.
Yeah, so is there like an add-on that you get for that?
You have to get the, I think we might, actually, there is an add-on. I just don't know if you get it with the global or you need global plus.
Oh, yeah.
I'm working on it, Dave.
So we're right at the New York now. So how many subscribers do you guys got on your channel now? Or on yours, I guess, Randy?
On which one? This channel?
Yeah.
370 or something.
Nice. I'm at 15.
Nice,
Well,
dude.
I
It's a slow grind.
Yep.
Once
Yeah,
the
for
algorithm starts to like it and starts to pick you up, it just slowly you get one subscriber.
Yeah, I've been
But
getting
it's
an odd one here and there, so it's pretty nice. Yeah.
This channel's 8 months old, and our podcast channel is 2 months old, and our podcast channel is going to overtake me in subscribers.
Nice. Yeah. I mean,
there's a lot of people live streaming, right? So
yeah,
it's you're competing with a lot. I know like 10 people in like a marketing group I'm in, like of like big influencers that all live stream for free on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like we're all fighting for the same market share, and we're all streaming New York Open.
Yeah. I'm going to actually start streaming the Sunday 3 p.m.
Yeah, so if you have time later in the day and you do stream Oh, Jose, this is. Let's see if we can find some support here. Hit, brother.
Oh yeah.
I think Jose got taken out.
Yeah, I think so. That's just stop right there.
He was 897 on NQ, and Q is 894.
Yeah, I shouldn't have trailed so tight on that single runner. I wouldn't have lost much, but anyways, is what it is. Learning lesson.
No, Nick, do you have the iceberg indicator on your chart?
And she tried to get me canceled. How did she try to get you canceled? Or are you just joking?
Yeah, bad beat, Jose. I liked your setup. There was nothing wrong with it.
Shoot. Oh, Nick, it does have iceberg on his chart.
Nick, I'm going to call you literally in 5 minutes just to get on a call if you're free. I'll pick your brain about a few things.
Well, that was the move that I was looking for right there. Would have taken out my next target anyways.
Like I said, Dave, don't beat yourself up. You're already not. You were getting a little, like when you're in that trade managing it at the end, you could tell you were kind of on edge, right?
Yeah.
And every time you have stuff like this, the market will humble you and it'll just spill over after and hit your TP, and you'll be like, "Oh, I could have made this much money." It wants you to do that because it wants you to FOMO into your next trade.
For sure.
Tell me if I'm
Beautiful
being
candle.
too like preachy ever. You can cut me off, right?
Nope, it's all good. Like you said, the more input, the better. Different minds. So 64.69 bounced. Didn't really have anything specifically showing on. Some did show up like right before we got there, looked like.
Zara, I was saying to Dave, I would love to see some of your markups, bro. Whenever you have a chance. Enjoy your day. Always a pleasure having you here, man.
Later, Zart.
Right.
Yeah, I think let's just cut this here, guys. This is the longest stream we've ever done. That went
Yeah.
fast.
Nice.
Yeah, enjoy the day, everyone. Great job on their trades. And Jose, yeah, there was nothing wrong with your entry. Totally valid entry. Just a bad beat,
Yeah.
brother. But yeah, you enjoy your day too. And Christine, Dave, as usual, thanks for being here.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yes.
guys.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye.